Hypertension is one of the most controllable risk factors when it comes to cardiovascular mortality as well as all-cause mortality. And it has long been thought and touted that the best way to improve our hypertension is to perform aerobic-based exercise or cardiovascular exercise. Well, a group of researchers set out to examine whether there was truth behind these claims and if the evidence supported these claims. They looked at over 270 studies and then published their meta-analysis in the British Journal of Sports Medicine. Now, what they did was they took 5 different exercise groups. The first one is your traditional aerobic training. The second one is high-intensity interval training. The third is a combination of strength training and traditional aerobic training. The fourth is dynamic strength training. All that means is that they were moving through a full range of motion. And the final group was isometric strength training. And that's where somebody contracts against an immovable load and they're just statically contracting their muscles. At the conclusion of the study, what they found was that the group that had the most significant impact on hypertension was isometric strength. And actually the least beneficial as it pertains to improving our hypertension or our high blood pressure is high-intensity interval exercise. Now, it is important to note that every single one of these exercise groups did improve the hypertension profile or the high blood pressure, but the most significant was actually isometric strength training. In their conclusion statement, the authors said this: aerobic exercise training, dynamic resistance exercise, combined training, high-intensity interval training, and isometric exercise training are all significantly effective in reducing resting systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. Comparatively, isometric exercise training remains the most effective mode. The take-home message here is that we need to reframe how we think of strength training as it pertains to improving our hypertension or our high blood pressure, and understand that it's actually one of the single most important things that we can do for improving this high risk factor for cardiovascular disease, cardiovascular mortality, as well as all-cause mortality. If you ever have any questions on this, or if you'd like to discuss this further, please feel free and reach out. As always, train hard, train brief, train right.